Hello, anybody who's watching this, welcome to my reaction to Carmageddon 64 and 64 Angry Video Game Nerd, AVGN in parentheses. Everybody got that, I don't need to specify there, James. But anyway, should I say by Cinemassacre? It's not really, it's by, I guess it is by Cinemassacre. It's on Cinemassacre channel, which is the name of the channel that I think was AVGN channel before, and they renamed it, I think. I don't remember. It's been a while. Last video I did on AVGN about a month ago did alright, so I'm doing another one. And this is the latest video that he has, which came out about 2 days ago, as of recording this, on July 9th. So why not? I heard good things about Carmageddon, but probably not about Carmageddon 64. I don't know. We will see. It is an AVGN video, so probably not a good game. But we'll see. Maybe it's controversial. I don't. Is it controversial? 41k likes, 1k dislikes? I guess not. Anyway, if you have a video for me that you want me to react to, I'm saying this in every video, and I still fuck it up quite royally. Anyway, if you have a video for me to react to, you can use the donation link in the description below, or you can also use comment section, but that doesn't guarantee a reaction. I should stop saying that. Anyway, if you use the donation link, it's guaranteed, but if you use comments, it's not, but it still could happen. I don't know. Depends on my mood. Anyway, subscribe if you enjoyed this, but I doubt. Plus 0 subscribers. Again, anyway, let's begin.
Thanks for watching this episode of the Angry Video Game Nerd on Carmageddon. But before I put the pedal to the metal, let me tell you about this video's sponsor, Raycon, and their everyday E25 earbuds.
I will watch your ad,
Raycon
James.
wireless earbuds start at
Don't
half
copyright
the
my
price of
video.
those other premium brands and feature
You probably
6
will anyway.
hours of playtime with
It's an
seamless
automatic thing, I
Bluetooth
think.
pairing, so that you never have to
It's
be
annoying.
without your favorite podcasts.
Can I get sponsored by Raycon?
The company was co-founded by
The
R&B
headphones
singer
look so
Ray
nice.
J and is worn by celebrities like Snoop Dogg and Rich the Kid. Plus, they come in
I
a
have
variety of colors
my
and fit
wireless, but they
options,
don't.
so you'll always be able to find
They're
the
not
perfect pair
perfect.
for you. They're
So,
comfortable and sound great too.
I wouldn't mind
They're
trying
perfect
them.
for video editing or
Just call
watching
me.
movies into these long summer
Call
nights.
me.
Click the link in the
Have a
description
second
box or go to
So, Mom, you can call me on that one.
buyraycon.com/cinemassacre to get 15% off your Raycon purchase.
That wasn't a stolen joke, that was a reference. That was an homage. Anyway. God, that looks bad.
What happens
The dude
when you combine Cars with Armageddon? You get Carmageddon.
Yeah.
Carmageddon. Sounds like a joke somebody came up with in 2 seconds. But the real joke is that it actually got made into a game. Truth be told, Carmageddon was actually pretty well received when it was released for PC in '97. It's basically a vehicle combat game and was supposed to be a tie-in for the Death Race 2000 sequel, but the movie got shit-canned and the developers decided to just go ahead and make the game they wanted to.
Did anybody watch Death Race? Like, I guess remakes with Stayham? In some of them, and some of them it's not him anymore. Either way, I love those movies. It's kind of like Fast and Furious when it's kind of high budget trash. Like I did not expect from Death Race movies to be great storytelling experiences. I enjoy it for the action that it has. It's just cool.
To make License Be Damned. It did well enough to get a sequel, Carpocalypse Now, released the following year. The soundtrack included Carmageddon It by Def Leppard. No, that's not true, but I wish it was. It was popular enough to get a port on the Nintendo 64. It was to be published by Interplay, but before that could happen, Titus bought them out. And yes, it's the very same Titus that published Superman 64.
Oh God!
In the interest of maximum profit, they rushed this game out as fast as possible, which resulted in one of the absolute worst games on the Nintendo 64.
Why did I start
Imagine owning a video game company, and your claim to fame is having made 2 of the worst games on the N64. What an achievement. But let's talk about the
Was it LJN? Laughing, joking, nubnuts. Did it die out by N64 times?
game itself. There's a number of different modes you can play.
I remember him shitting on a lot of LGN games for the original NES and Sega. Maybe some other consoles? I don't remember exactly. But I don't remember anything.
Mode. You know what? That's the best one. Watching that is much more fun than playing the game. But then again, so is playing Turd Pinata.
It becomes
the main mode is Carmageddon. It even has a story and takes place in the year 2026.
5 years
Global
from now.
warming gets so bad that the air toxins begin resurrecting the dead. Well, that's something to look forward to. The game has 2 racers to choose from. Max.
Why did that remind me of a zombie game where you play? It's not a Carmageddon game. It's like I guess a knockoff maybe. But it's much more recent than these ones. You also in the car you can put upgrades on it, like you can put like blades on the side of the car and then go through zombies and stuff. What was that game? Okay, that's a flashback.
Damage and Diana. Oh boy.
All right.
Max Damage is a bright red bald guy, and Diana looks like someone farted in her face.
Max Damage is
There's a few different methods to complete a level. You can go through any of the laps like a normal racing game, destroy all the other cars, or kill all the zombies on the map. Yes, zombies in a racing game. The PC version was known for killing humans and was very gory. Blood and limbs were splattering everywhere. But this version just has zombies dripping green ooze. It's kind of like...
It a little bit makes more sense here because it's Armageddon. So it's like a zombie apocalypse.
Mortal Kombat on the Super Nintendo, how the blood was changed gray. In Germany, the zombies were swapped out for dinosaurs.
What the fuck?
Hey, kids like dinosaurs. It went from this to this.
What the fuck? Wait, what the hell?
It went from this to this.
Why is it an one-eyed mammoth?
The stages in this game include Beaver City, Beaver Country Quarry, or Beaver City again?
Wait,
well,
what?
This game sure has an obsession with beavers. If you happen to go over a jump, you might do a stunt, and then a message scrolls across the screen that reads, "Cunning Stunt Bonus." The first time I saw it, my brain mashed the words together, forcing dirty thoughts. Just like the Metallica live VHS tape, Cunning Stunts. True story. Back in the 90s, I was listening to the radio, one of the local rock stations. The DJ was talking about it, and he slipped up and said, "Stunning cunts." Then he tried to forget about it, but 25 years later, I still remember. This game was given a mature rating, but between all the beaver, tittus, and cunning stunt talk, it's only inspired me to be as immature as possible. The courses are all hopelessly generic, with featureless, uninspired, bland voids. I doubt the developers were at fault, and the issues were more likely because Titus didn't give the team enough time to make something playable. But what can you really expect of a company called Titus? All right, enough of that joke. You want to know the real joke? The controls. This is a fucking joke, and a sick, demented one. The car barely turns. Half the time you're crashing or getting stuck up walls. This is compounded by the drunken camera angles. While you're driving, it'll shift randomly and jerk you around. It's like some assholes in the passenger seat just yanking the steering wheel every few seconds. Just jerking and yanking, jerking and yanking. The camera even gets hung up on the walls when the race starts. What the hell is it doing? Power-ups.
Like, if you know your camera getting stuck, why not do it another way where there is no wall? Unless it's worse than there's an invisible wall. So it was worse than that. I don't know.
Are scattered around the level, but good luck making use of them. They're usually fucking dumb, like stick insect zombies. None of the what the living fuck? There's also a power-up that gives the zombies big, stupid heads. But it's so far away, by the time you actually find any zombies,
the that's what that was. When this moment was originally shown, like a minute ago, I thought it's just loading in, so you can see them better from afar. Then we get closer, the model changes. It wouldn't make much sense. But that's what I thought anyway.
I really wanted to see the goddamn big stupid heads. The absolute worst thing about the game is how bad the sense of direction is. Take a good game like Mario Kart, for example. It always lets you know which way you should be headed. And if you go the wrong way, it tells you. With Carmageddon 64, no such luck.
Not a
if you happen to go off course just a little bit, which will definitely happen, you're fucked. Yes, there are arrows which are supposed to clue you in, but they don't show up often enough, so you just drive into the middle of nowhere. You'll be traveling around aimlessly until you eventually come to a checkpoint. It's only then that they tell you you're doing something wrong. The very moment you go in the wrong direction, an arrow should instantly appear to let you know.
Not
How
instantly,
about a
but
nice
like
fine message that says, "Turn around, asshole"? We all appreciate being called an asshole by these assholes. And the checkpoints are really particular. Even when you think you went past them, they might not even count it. It seems like they had a bunch of generic 3D models of towns
it's a full gate, but it's not.
Place barriers to make it resemble
Full gate
a
I would
track.
understand.
If your car falls off the track,
just like,
you'll get stuck in a timeout void for way longer than it should take. Lakitu would have you out of there in a few seconds, but I guess if this game was as good as Mario Kart, Nintendo would have a problem.
Yep,
it's reminiscent of the overly drawn-out loading time from Castlevania Symphony of the Night when you die. Just get me back to the goddamn game! Alright, we're going. Oh shit!
Yeah, where was he
now I'm
supposed
just sliding around upside down. Awesome. How do I flip back over? I'm like a turtle that can't get off his back.
Is there a button for recovery? Oh, hello.
Okay, so hitting the L button brings your car back.
Oh, there
Luckily,
we go.
I figured that out. Otherwise, I would have slid upside down through the entire track. This quarry level is by far the worst. I had to race through it 4 fucking times before I got used to the layout. I kept missing the checkpoints and drove around aimlessly until the time ran out. It's too easy to get lost on this level because most of it is just an open area with zero directions on where to go. I think the idea, with all seriousness, what they were actually trying to do was make the levels intentionally boring so that you'll be more likely to focus on just running over the zombies. While that may work in the superior PC version, the N64 port just falls flat. And then it goes through the flatness into a glitchy, unfinished pile of polygonal poo. So, okay, maybe I can get behind a game where you run over zombies. But the number count of how many zombies to run over is way too high. By the time you get half the amount of kills you need, the time will have already expired.
Car's on fire.
Not to mention, it's hard as shit to actually drive into them. Half the time, I'm slowly maneuvering, trying to line them up just to miss. You want to play a game where you make slow K-turns all day? There's more action in a driver's license test. Driver's license test, the game. That would be more fun.
Lunar gravity.
The whole draw of the game is the
How
fact
would
that
that
you can
help?
fool around and get to run over people, but it's damn near impossible, so it doesn't even have that going for it. The zombies move slower than soft-serve shit, but still, I can barely hit them. Why in your right mind would you ever spend money on this abomination? Out of the 400 fucking racing games on the N64, this is easily the worst.
When it comes to quality control, this game is on par with Superman 64. Well, at least the other racers move, unlike Big Rigs. But when that's the best thing you can say about the game is that it's slightly better than Big Rigs, well then you know you're playing a 12-car pile-up of flaming fucking bullshit.
Big Rigs.
You fucking kids.
Oh, welcome
it's
back.
Mr. Riggs. I'm the official spokesperson for the best game
Was he
ever.
always so
Big
wide?
Rigs. And if you disagree,
He's such a small
I don't
head.
know what your fucking problem is.
Maybe he's normal
so
side, but
maybe
head is
you
small.
consider the second best game, Carmageddon 60-fucking-4. The controls are 64 times more responsive.
just invisible
so
if he
I know
disintegrated?
you'll love it. You'll be begging for it. You'll be screaming, dude, where's my Carmageddon? Drive up walls, slide upside down, and explore the great endless void. Give gravity the finger, the middle one. Power-ups have little in-game effect to remind you the real power is in your heart and soul. K-turn your way to vehicular supremacy. Just wait for it. Yep, there it is. Run through zombies and fucking dinosaurs. Show them you're the King Tyrannosaur. Make them eat shit. Carmageddon 64.
Oh, God.
The second best
He
game
became
in
the opposite
history
of what
the
he was.
world. Get your copy today or go to hell.
Scrolling. Oh. I guess his body couldn't handle the size of his massive brain. Anyway, yeah, there were a lot of weird choices in that. But well, I guess Nintendo still allowed it because it's Nintendo of the, what is it, 90s? I don't know when N64 came out. Because in Russia, fucking NES or Dendy, because it was in Russia there was a pirate, kind of like a pirated copy of an NES, including pirated copied games. There wasn't actual NES, there was Dendy, which was the copy, but I'm talking about. But wait, I think it's a copy of Famicom. It's not like not a copy of American version. I think it was just a copy of a Japanese version. But either way, it became popular in like 2000s. So great. Anyway, thank you anybody who watched this. I appreciate it a lot, and I hope to see you next time. I doubt you will be here because this video, my video, not this video, was trash. But if you want more low energy, low quality content, I'm always here. Oh no, well, maybe not always, but I'm here for quite a bit. Goodbye. Have a great life, because one of us has to.